afternoon and welcome back to another video. Now, I've already messed up because I've forgotten my microphone. So I've left the top of the microphone, the one that goes on the camera, I've left in the and I forgot to remember that I can't turn around and talk to you now because I'm hoping you can hear me. There's road noise, there's a bit of a breeze, but I'm really hoping that you can hear me. If I stand a bit too close to the camera, that is why. I've come back to a location I was at a couple of weeks ago. It's a pond in the New Forest. I really wanted to visit at sunset because I've got a view across the lake here looking west. When I woke up this morning and checked the weather out, I thought it was going to be really cloudy and no point in coming. But now there is too much sun with only a scattering of clouds. So I'm not quite sure how that is going to affect everything. I've probably got about less than an hour until the sun starts dipping over the little hill there. And I'm not going to wander around looking for anything. I'm just going to stay right here, maybe go 10 or 15 yards either way here, just to see what there is, and hope that I can get a good composition from this end of the lake. A few people with dogs. I'm getting blinded by the sun, so I will be back when I have a photo to show you.
Well, despite saying I wasn't going to, I did actually go for a little wander around, and I'm quite glad that I did because in a second I will find my first composition.
I think I've still got a few minutes before the sun goes down as low as I want it to. So I'm just going to take one picture here. We've got the sweeping side of this pond, and then maybe 20 yards beyond it is a lone tree. And I'm just going to see if I can get the angle right so that the sun doesn't give me too much lens flare, which is very possible. It just, in my head, it looks really good with that nice sweeping pond, the tree with the sun on the left. I'm going to try that now, and here it is on the screen. Because this camera's so bad, I'll talk over the image as it pops up right now.
So here is image 1, and on this image it is a 3-image focus stack. All photos were taken at 1/1000th of a second, f4 and ISO 100. I think I probably could have used a smaller aperture, f8 or something, but I'm happy with how it's turned out.
Oh, right.
So it is at this point I am giving up on the audio and replacing it with a voiceover, as it is just not good enough with the wind. What I'm saying right here is that as I finished the other shot, I turned and there was a deer staring straight at me. So I grabbed the 100-400 and fired off a couple of shots as they trotted off. But then as I put the bag on my back, typically with the camera inside, they came back. So I tried to get another shot or two. There is one that I quite like, and this is on screen now for you to see. So here we are. This one was taken at a 500th of a second, f5.6, but ISO 2500. It's a higher ISO as I needed to compensate for the loss of light with a faster shutter speed. Full disclosure here, there was a branch or part of a tree sticking up in between the two deer that I decided to remove. Some may disagree, but I wanted to do it to improve the balance of the image. And ultimately I hung around here for a few minutes as the light faded. I didn't get the calm weather and the glorious light I was hoping for, so it was a quick single shot image cropped as a pano, and it's now back to the van.
welcome back to the van. Oh, cup of tea, cup of tea, cup of tea. Okay, that wasn't as good as I thought in some respects, slightly better in others. I'm hoping the photos of those couple of snapshots of the deer will be quite good. And the first picture I took of the tree with the like a silhouette of the single tree, that might be quite nice as well. The reason I went there, I knew wasn't going to be as good as soon as I arrived, because there was just, the wind was far breezier than I thought it was going to be. The picture I wanted on the lake, on the pond, was a calm surface, which maybe I'm expecting too much at sunset. Maybe that's the sunrise thing. A calm surface with those two trees and some really nice colour in the sky and some reflections, but that didn't happen. I got some photos, but not as good as I was hoping. Certainly not the keepers I wanted. But maybe next time it will be a sunrise shoot the other way, but there's not as good a composition the other way that I could find, so I'll have to do a bit more hunting for that. Or maybe move on, go somewhere else, discover a new place. There's plenty of places to find. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video next week.